Hey, good morning, guys. How's it going? First of all, if you guys have not seen the Ethereum video, make sure you guys do watch this. If you can, I would definitely watch this before the hard fork. Some big things happen sometimes during hard fork and big news announcements. Binance has already actually announced that they might be shutting down the platform for trading today during those hours. Probably I would say 6 to 7 to 8 maybe. They could extend it even further. That's Pacific Standard Time. So the hard fork is coming out at Pacific Standard Time, 6 o'clock, and then Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Okay, so 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. All right. I am going to be exiting some positions, putting some limit orders in here, some sell limits in here for ADA, because I've been calling this out to you guys that I want to actually end up exiting some of this because I'm not sure how high it will go. So that's what we're going to do in today's video. So going to be kind of an exciting video, and I am just eagerly waiting for Ethereum to see what's going to happen over there. So make sure you guys don't miss that. Okay, let's start here. I want to point this out to you guys. I'm kind of watching this over the next few days to tell me if we are actually going to start moving down further or what. Take a look at this price versus the whale money flow. So the way you guys read this is like this. This pink line right here is price structure. If price structure continues to do something like this, where it moves sideways, and whale money flow actually starts moving out of the market and retesting the low here, this shows me that money is moving out of the market while price structure is moving sideways, okay? If this happens while the trend exhaustion keeps around in this area up here, maybe a little high, a low, a higher high, and the price moves up, basically creating a divergence pattern on either one of these, this is a really good time to look to take profits. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen yet because I can't predict the future of what's exactly going to happen. But what I do is I set myself up with a perfect plan of what I'm going to do if that happens. Now, that's just one part of this, okay? Look at the trend dashboard here. The RSI, the MACD, the 50, 100, and 200. We are all above the middle points for those or above those lines for the moving averages, okay? This is a lot of bullish momentum in the market. All right, follow me over here. I'm going to give you my exact exits and why I have those exact exits in here because I am looking to sell ADA and then pick it up on the dip again. All right, you guys know this. Cardano Metrics are going to be updating at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time this morning, which is exactly about 2 hours and 34 minutes from right now. All right, kind of interesting thing going on here. I haven't been able to report for this for a while because the market has been so ridiculously overextended, but we actually just now moved into the neutral phase for ADA, and it totally makes sense. It's a consolidation pattern. People are understanding that, hey, we went up, we moved down. We went up, we moved down. We haven't blasted through previous structure highs. We've basically just been consolidating, which makes perfect sense of why the emotions are where they're at. Guys, this is not to bag on the CNN Greed and Fear Index. Not at all. I understand it helps a lot of people. I really do believe this is more accurate than the Fear and Greed Index that CNN uses a lot, okay? It has a little bit more parameters in here, and testing both of those and looking at what they're calling, sometimes we correlate correctly. I just feel like this is a little bit more accurate. I just watch it yourself. I think you'll come to a similar conclusion, okay? Let me move down here, though. Look at this. Long versus short trades. What I'm seeing in here is short trades are moving out of the market while long trades are actually moving out of the market as well. So long trades moving out while short trades are moving out. But if you look at the last 24 to 48 hours, long trades moved out and short trades actually increased. I think the sentiment is moving towards this area where it's like, you know what? We've been moving up. We can't break past this resistance. What's a great place to go from here? Well, we could actually just start breaking back down. All right, that is something I'm looking at because I know a lot of people are looking at this pattern who are part of technical analysis, we'll call it. It's kind of an interesting way to pull this. It's kind of like this is what some people are probably looking at is they're doing this on the chart. So they're pulling the bottom here, which is exactly what I would do. This makes total sense. They're looking at this and they're like, all right, are we going to break out or are we going to break down? That's what we're trying to predict here. So I'm actually going to give you guys a setup for my exits here that are just going to benefit me pretty much no matter what happens here. That's what I love about this. I'm going to show you guys the best case scenario with good risk management. Okay, long versus short trade risk, this is now in the neutral section as well. So it's if honestly, guys, if my mom came to me today and she's like, hey, Travis, would you take a long or short trade? I'd be like, I wouldn't take anything. Honestly, guys, if you're like, I want to take a trade today, I would not take anything. Please listen to this. I would not take anything at a market order today, okay? But I will show you guys trades you can take today at buy limit prices, okay? So I'll go over that because that is very something you want to know in today's video, okay? Whale and institutional smart money. This is showing us that the short trade sentiment was very strong, but we are backing off the short trade sentiment a lot, which if we look at the price, as this drops back down, price should be going back up. And that is what's happening here. We are seeing moves back up in the market because this is a daily close over here, and this is a 4 hour. So if you take that, 12 divided by 4, you've got 3 candles here. You've got 6 candles, 6 times 4, 12 and 24. You should look at the last 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's basically this whole run up here. What we saw over here was a instant decrease in short trade sentiment. If short trades are being taken off of smart money on the books, then this is showing me that the price should head up. Now, a question you guys are going to have, or if you're listening to this carefully, you should have, is you're like, hey, Travis, smart money looks as though that short trades are moving out, but you're showing us that short trades are a little bit increasing here. Yes. Okay. Here's the difference is that this is pulling on-chain metrics off of the actual exchanges. Okay. Off of the exchanges. This includes retail trader money. Okay, you guys follow me here? That includes retail trader money. This indicator is specifically designed. I actually designed this for the hedge funds that I've worked with in the past. And I was like, hey guys, you need to pay attention to this because while everybody is really, really greedy in the market, I'm going to show you guys how to get in here and actually put your buy positions in here so you can buy it at the bottom and grab it as it moves back up. So you might see different correlations here between some of these indicators here, but it does make sense if you understand that when the market is really fearful and anxious, watch this. As this is really low, smart money is actually super high up here buying this dip. So that's the opposite correlation here. And that's how they're able to make their money is they're actually trading opposite of all the retail traders. Okay, let's keep moving down here a little bit. So as far as, we already did that. Support and resistance prices. Where is ADA going and where am I putting my sell limits? This is what you guys pretty much came for. Okay, let's dive in. If you take a look at this simple chart here, support and resistance prices, 139. Like I've been calling it out like a broken record at 139 for so long. We have not hit 139 just yet. We ended up coming up here. Let me get some crosshairs on here. We ended up getting up to a top wick here about 138. It did not go through yet, but I'm going to stay true to what I'm calling in here. And I do have an exit in here for Coinbase, as you can see right here at 139, like literally 139 flat. All right. That is my first exit. And it is for 50% of my remaining balance, okay, at 139. And then as I scroll down here, I'll show this to you guys real quick because I want to show you something else with the live trades. You guys are doing great here. If you guys are throwing money into ADA, this is dollar cost averaging. Want something simple? You can choose, not financial advice, throw money into all the green lines here. That's a great place to look to take some entries. Really quickly, let me point this out. If I had this question, I was talking to a guy last night, super nice. His name is Lance. And I was talking to him about this. And I've actually said this on the video, so I want to clear things up. This indicator is used best. Okay, please listen here. This indicator is used best once you're in a long trade and you're looking for exits. If you're looking for short trades and long trade entries, it is definitely using the live trades entries. Like definitely it is using this over here. So let's go over here because this is showing me my next exit. So if you guys want to do long trade entries and long trade exits, this is exactly what you should be and what you need to be using. The metrics down here are what I'm looking at to give me a gauge of, okay, are we into this fearful and anxious section yet? Okay, yes, we are. Now I'm going to go over and look for trades. Does that make sense? Are we in a trade right now for a long trade? Awesome. Am I looking for my sell limit to be hit, as I'm going to show you in a second? Yes, I'm looking for it, but I do like to use the metrics to exit out 50% and so on, as I've done in the past over here. So I'm using them interchangeable, which is really fun, and it's really nice to be able to use all these metrics together. All right, let me show you guys the last place where I think ADA is going to go, where I'm actually selling all of the rest of my position in here because I am expecting to drop back down. I'm going to use exactly what I show you guys every single day. Like this is exactly what I'm using to make my money. You guys have seen the withdrawals in here, about $540. Before that, it was like $260. Like these are the withdrawals I'm making in the account. Okay. I have never taken a withdrawal when the account has been below $10,000. So these are all true profit withdrawals. Okay. So that's just kind of fun. I just wanted to show that to you guys. All right. Going back over here to the orders, what I am doing in here is I'm following this meticulously. I have a order in here at $1.48, and it's exactly where this line comes out. And I'm going to explain to you guys why these lines are so important. I know a lot of you guys signed up yesterday. This is what you want to be using for your long and short trades. Long trades, first 4 buy limits below the white dotted line. Short trades, first four sell limits. I guess you could, or buy limits. It gets weird when you do shorts. Anyways, your first 4 limits above the white line are for your short trades. The first 4 limits below the white line are for your long trades. And then the immediate one above for your long trades is your sell limit, and then the immediate one below is your take profit for your short trades, okay? It's very simple. It's explained here. But here's the reason why my last limit order in here is over here at $1.48. It correlates to this structure high on here at $1.48, but if we come over here, we see that that moves up here next to this wick. All right, now this is part of what I was telling you yesterday when I was going to explain to you guys how bots work. Okay, I have coded bots for cryptocurrency before and for people. This is what you need to know. Bots will take into account a lot of wick data. The reason why they take in wick data is because the majority of pro traders draw their actual trend lines at wick values. They do not draw them at base values, basically like a base of a candlestick or basically an open or a close. They draw them at the highs and the lows of the candles, which the high is the top of the wick, the low is the bottom of the wick, if you guys have ever heard that terminology. So what you need to do in here, what I highly suggest, if you guys are following this over here, like this is so good. Like your guys' membership over here, $49, like this live trading alone is worth hundreds per month. I promise you, because I have people, trading hundreds of thousands right now who are emailing me and we're talking about this. I'm like, guys, this is where you want to be. So why here? The reason for this is because, as mentioned in previous videos, I have these scheduled at quarters theory numbers. 150, 125, 175 is a quarters theory psychological level. You do not want to be getting out at 150. A lot of retail traders are going to get excited because they can get a whole, basically a quarters theory number exit. Like 150 feels so good to get in there, okay? To get an exit. I want to get us out, and I want to get us out before all these other bots come out and they try to get the absolute top of the wick here. That's why I am coming out and I'm calling an exit in here for $1.48. Now, once it hits $1.48, I am definitely expecting to see a drop in ADA, and I'm going to be picking up more ADA on the way down. What's going to be my next entry after that? It's simply going to be watching this chart, because as we get up to $1.48, this will update, guys. Like, these lines are dynamic. They are not going to stay the same. If they stayed the same, it just would not make sense, because structures keep forming in the future. So this is where you want to be, guys. Like, for the rest of your I want to be careful here. I don't want to sound arrogant on this. But honestly, guys, I've done like over 3,000 hours of charting experiences. I've worked with hedge funds before. I've worked with so many traders. I have failed so many times in trading crypto. Okay, honest time here. I've literally, there was a many years past, quite a bit, a few years past, I ended up taking some of our money. I ended up losing about 80% of me and my wife's life savings in crypto. It was very drastic for us, and I learned from that mistake, and then I came out, and guys, I have not yet, since I've even been on YouTube in the last few years, I have never taken a loss in the account yet. Oh, actually, I didn't even mean to show you this. I'm sorry, I guess I'm going here. Let me show you this on the actual website. If you want to follow this, those are the indicators. But if you want to follow me over here and look at the profits that I'm taking out of the market, I'm sorry, this is going a little bit further. This is a really fun page that I decided to do. Basically, all the money that we're making, I take a portion of all the money and I spend some to pay bills, like my mortgage. I have fun and I buy gifts for others. Me and my wife, yes, we're pregnant right now. We're due any day. We bought ice cream for people the other day. I know it's super small, but I've got more photos coming out here of what we're doing. I love taking profits out. I took my wife out to play golf. She was actually better than I was, which was very frustrating. We're going to Target, we're going shopping, buying ourselves some drinks, we're going out to sushi. We love sushi. Like, here's my withdrawals. Like, I am loving doing this with you guys, and I'm making money on here, and I know what it's like to lose thousands and thousands of dollars. But now that I'm in the profit because I'm using these actual metrics and I'm using these trade calls, I am profitable, and in turn, you guys are doing really well because you're following someone that's actually failed so much before that it's fun to all be on this journey together. So I just had to come out and say that because that makes me really excited to share that with you guys. That is my official call for ADA, guys. Let's see what happens. Definitely watch the Ethereum video so you're prepared for that. And God bless you guys so much. And I will see you guys in the next video. Guys, can come over here. It's just simple. It's $49 a month, probably the best money you'll ever spend on any metrics or any live trade calls every single day in your trading history of crypto. So I'll see you guys later. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at btradeconfident@gmail.com. See you guys. Bye-bye.